Love, peace, and light, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, 444. I'm King Gregory. First, I would apologize for being gone for so long. I had a lot of things to handle. Like, it ain't easy, like, living life how I live it on a spiritual level. A lot of people think I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Which brings me to the reason why I'm making this video. Like, a lot of people don't understand. They got us living like, I don't know if y'all follow Superman or whatever, you know, comic book growing up, Bizarro. They got us living like we in Bizarro World. You feel what I'm saying? We moving backwards. Everything that we move towards be against our own best interests. You feel what I'm saying? We've concentrating on money. We concentrating on relationships, you know, outside of ourselves and outside of positive relationships, spiritualities, you know, whatever you believe in, God, Allah, Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, whatever, you know. Society is designed to have you work against your own best interests. So it's crazy because I told my queen, I'm like, yo, you really messed up my life, but in a good way, because you know she helped me alter the course of my life, the trajectory that I was going in, because I created a negative network all around the city where I could just get money if I want to, but shit is whack, bro. Like, I had all the money in the world, but I wasn't happy. I had all the money in the world, I didn't have no peace. Like, there's a lot of chaos going around. See that horn in the background? That's confirmation universe. I'm talking right. So see, he did it again. But long story short, they got us living like we in Bizarro World. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is backwards. You know, you're moving against your own self-interest. So those of us that wake up, when we finally start moving right and have not only our own best interests at heart, but the best interests of others, of everyone. You know, we try to be good stewards to the planet. People start to look at you like you're crazy and call you weird and all of that. I remember I was having a conversation on a train with a brother. It's crazy because I bumped into the dude like 2 years ago. He was hoodie and masked up. He hopped out from behind the car and pulled the gun out on me. He was too far away for me to do anything. I'm like, oh, you got me. So he looked, he was like, it was funny. He was like, yo, OG, that's you? Pulled the mask down and gave me a hug. I'm like, oh, what's good, bro? He said, nah, my ribs is touching. I'm hungry. But long story short, I bumped into him again the other day in East New York, and he had on a security jacket. I'm like, oh, you working? You security? He's like, nah, I'm coming from school. And I'm like, that's interesting, because I just bumped into you 2 years ago. You was trying to rob me. now you training for a job for security. You know, how ironic. And some lady had tried to curse me out like a few minutes before that. So I told him about it. We got on the train and she sat right next to him. So I'm talking to him about spirituality, you know, and how to read different energies, and how I'm happy to see you on the right path. He's waking up, you know, and he's seeing that what he was doing was creating his own destruction. Don't you know and I told him that lady behind her, I was like, well, she's a demon, bro. She tried to curse me out, but I told her how she think this is gonna go, it's not gonna go. So she walked off from me, you know, and as we was talking about spirituality and he was getting more and more positive, she turned around and looked me dead in my face and was like, don't nobody know what the hell you talking about. You need to just shut the F up. And I was like, God bless you. And I went back to my conversation. And he was like, yo, that's crazy. And I said, didn't I tell you she was a demon, bro? And he was like, nah. I said, you gotta ignore her and anybody else that's like her, because when people start spewing out hate and negative energy because you're doing right, that's because you're no longer part of Bizarro World. They see you as being Bizarro when in actuality, you Superman or Supergirl or Wonder Woman. You feel what I'm saying? Like, once you see reality for what it is, and you realize that limitations was being placed on you mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you set free from that, everybody start to look at you like, you bizarre. Nah, I'm not Bizarro. This is a bizarre world. Y'all live in a Bizarro world. I just happen to be moving right, and it's not looking right to them because they programmed to move wrong, to move against their own self-interest, you know? So, with that being said, like, I just wanted to, you know, come back into the fold and give my spill on what's been going on. Like, I've been having a lot of attacks lately, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the more people I talk to on a spiritual level, it don't even be the people I talk to that's responding negatively. It be the people around them or the people around me. like that just can't get with the program when they still plugged into the matrix. You know, it's like they said when you plugged in, everybody's a potential agent, and you call it an agent, a demon, whatever. Like there's a lot of people that don't want to know the truth or don't want you to know the truth, and they're gonna try to stop you at every turn, every chance they get. Man, you just gotta stay steadfast in your commitment. You know, like I'm happy. I love my life. Like I really love my life, and a lot of people don't understand that. How you love your life if you ain't got no money? I don't need money to be rich. You know, I watched this dude named Ralph Smart. Rich is an acronym for realizing I create happiness. We all do that. You're not responsible for my happiness, and neither is money. You feel me? Like, with that, I'm gonna say peace. Love, peace, and light, everybody. See you on the next one.